Hi, thanks for tuning in to Expose TV. This is Paris, and today we're going to be exposing the latest tea on Cardi B. So, I don't hate this woman at all, but I do dislike her, and I know that you guys are going to film me when I say this, but she is constantly being thrown in our faces and shoved down our throats. There isn't a day or even 2 days that you can go without hearing something about Cardi B. And it's like, we give this woman way too much credit. She is way overhyped, especially for somebody that admits to having no talent. And this video, I'm trying not to make it all over the place because it is my first video and there's just so much I need to say about her. But for somebody that has no talent and admits to having no talent, it's kind of funny how she gets mad when people call her out about that. So first off, I want to say you can find countless amount of clips of her saying that she has ghostwriters, she doesn't write her own music, that she'll bite other people's style or copy off of somebody else's style, or that she'll cover somebody else's song. And that's all okay. But it's like, if you're going to represent yourself as a musician and an artist, at least show that you have passion for it. Because there's a lot of musicians and artists, even people that are actors, and I know she's not an actor, but just bear with me. But people that actually have passion for what they do, and they don't even get a tiny bit amount of praise that this woman gets. And it's like, that's the point in America that we're at. Like, you can admit to having no talent, not even give a fuck, but people still praise you and overhype you for being an artist. So, for example, her Bodak Yellow single. When that came out, it's a good song, I'm not gonna lie. However, it took her a whole year to come up with a new single, because I remember that song came out, I was feeling it, but I remember after a while it was overplayed, I was kind of getting sick, and something told me, I'm like, this song has been playing on the radio forever, and it's still on the charts. And I remember looking and I'm like, what the fuck, it's been like a year. We haven't heard any new music from this woman, yet she's still being overhyped and getting so much praise. In reality, what that's called is a one-hit wonder. At least for my time. And I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm some old woman. I'm still in my 20s. But when I was growing up, if you had one single and you didn't come out with a new one for like years or months, you're called a one-hit wonder and they would have thrown you in the trash or forgot about you. However, that goes to show you how much overhype and overcredit this woman is getting. Because apparently there's a lot of streaming parties and all that just to get her to number one. So I really don't get it. I don't get why she gets so much love, but okay, I'll let her have that. However, with that being said, don't boast around about the fact that you have no talent, that you're a street bitch, and you're uneducated. It's not a cute look. It really isn't. And that's not the kind of person I would want an icon to be in, the country that I live in. And what's funny is that a lot of people actually look at her as a black woman, and she plays on the stereotype of this ignorant black woman, when in reality, she's not a black woman. She's like Latina or Mexican or something. I know she's not a black woman, and I'll insert a picture of her parents. Cardi B plays on the whole ignorant black woman stereotype, and she's catering to that agenda. And it's really funny because I don't know any black woman that could actually twerk on stage whilst being pregnant, shake their ass, sound retarded, not even be able to formulate a correct sentence, and still get the amount of praise she does. And it's because deep down, a lot of people know she's not black. But what's funny is a lot of people also think she's black. Because I've had a number of my white friends actually refer to her as a black woman. And I have to be like, whoa, hold on, no. She is not a black woman, and I hate that people think this, because they're adding to the fact that, okay, black women are uneducated, all they can do is just twerk, all they're good for is just their physical assets. When has this woman really done anything that is self-respecting? I'm trying to wait, and really think. Because every time I see her in the news, it's for something fucking retarded. And when she does try to throw in her 2 cents about something political, she just sounds fucking retarded. Listen to the way she talks. And it's really, I don't know, I find this crazy. It's because she always gets a pass for some reason. Lately, people have been calling out blackfishing, with Ariana Grande, all these Instagram girls and whatnot, but I have yet to hear Cardi B's name being thrown up. And she's the biggest black fisher of all. It's because a lot of people, and I would say it's 50-50, either they think she's black and they go with it, or they know that she's not black, but they don't give a fuck and they let her represent the urban community. Which is funny because for somebody that wants to be black or at least pretend or give off the feeling that they're black, gets really pissed off when black bloggers blog about her. So you can be in the urban community when you benefit it, but you get mad when you get criticism from it. Because I always hear her talk down to black women. There's so many numbers of occasions that I can think about her talking negative about a black woman. Like, for example, the woman that owns the Shade Room. What does she call her? A roach or something? Which she's been known to call black women roaches plenty of other times, too. It's like she speaks like she's beneath or she's above us and we're below her. When in reality, this is one of the dumbest bitches in the world that has, and I gotta give her props. She's gotten millions. And to be a fucking dumb bitch like that, I applaud you for it. And I congratulate, but the fact that it's like you can never be happy. You're always making videos of yourself pissed off and angry at somebody, that somebody said something to you that you didn't agree with. And it's like, just fucking forget about it and be happy that you've actually succeeded what many people couldn't have done. And I'll give her credit for that. Like I said, it just blows my mind that somebody that fucking dumb, and she even said herself that she's a quote-unquote street dumb bitch from the hood. And we love that. For some reason, we eat that up. And the reason why we eat that up is because deep down everybody knows she's not a black woman. But it's okay to do that if you're not black. If you are black, they would have criticized her. God knows what they would have done. She's been made fun of and roasted on the internet for God knows how long. But that being said, I think we forgot about who the real Cardi B is. The real Cardi B is that girl with the fucked up teeth, the fucked up weave, who stinks. And it's funny how there's been so many different numbers of articles and accusations of her smelling like fish, but every time, apparently it's fake news. We had the taxi driver, we had Blueface, we've had Star Marie, and not to mention a few other ones that I've forgotten. I can't think of off the top of my head. But every single one was wrong. They were liars. It was fake news. No, I'm starting to notice a pattern here. It's a little odd. It's just a little odd that everybody says this. And it's because we forgot who the real Cardi B was. Just because now she has her teeth done, her tits done, and she's got like a nice body, which she didn't have a bad body before. However, I will say that I thought it was funny that Billboard award show she was on. I remember seeing her body because she had her stomach exposed, but she still looks nice. I'm not trying to talk about a woman's body. I'm not perfect either. But I remember looking at her abs and her stomach, and I'm like, something looks really weird. Like, something looked very unnatural. Then, lo and behold, all of a sudden, all these accusations of ab etching or that fake ab procedure started popping up. And I'm like, it makes sense. Because when I seen her stomach, I'm like, there's no way in hell. The way this woman, like, portrays herself and she acts, I could not see her in the gym. Like, I really couldn't. I couldn't put those two together. And I really do believe the ab etching thing, which is funny because she denied having lipo. And I get, nobody wants to admit that, okay? But still, it's just like, come on, you portray yourself as one of the realest people. You keep it 100, right? But then it's like you get called out from some shit. You deny it and you lie. And then finally you admit because people aren't buying that shit. They aren't. And another thing. So, I forgot to bring this up. But, so, you know how she says that, oh, you know, when people say I stank, it's fake news or they're lying. But it's like you can see so many different clips of her just being straight up nasty, just burping, farting, belching on camera. And it's like, if you have no problem fucking just farting and stanking up the whole room, like, clearly put two and two together. You stank. Your pussy stank. Your ass stank. You need to wash your ass. Okay? And with all that fucking money, you got your teeth done, which those were fucked up. Can't you take a bath too? You could pay somebody to wash you. I don't even want to know how fucking off. You know, all the cheating accusations is probably why her pussy stank. But we're not going to get too much into that because it's been covered a lot. But I just want to say, I can't stand this woman. I'm sick of seeing her. I'm not going to say that Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion is better, but I would prefer them over her. There's something about her that is just annoying as fuck to me. And it'd be okay and I could tolerate it if she wasn't thrown in our faces so much. I can't. I really can't. And I'm starting to believe the whole payola rumors because there's no reason that she should have this much publicity, especially when she doesn't even make her own music. It's clear that her music is either being written by a ghostwriter or Offset. The fact that she admits to having no talent. And like I said, I'm not going to lie, there's a few of her songs that I do like. But with that being said, the fact that she used a ghostwriter, I would have liked the same song if somebody else were to rap it. And on top of it, when she does rap, it's something about her that sounds slow. It's almost like, I don't want to sound like an asshole here, but it's like she has Down syndrome or something. And it's like, really, are these the people that we're really supporting and pretending like they're icons and role models when there's so many different other self-respecting women that could be on top? But this is the image that we're throwing to our children and our youth. Be retarded. You have to just shake your ass, have no IQ, have no education, and not be able to formulate a whole sentence. It's kind of sad. And if this is the image that we're throwing at their younger generation, I really am scared for what they're going to grow up to be in the future. So I just had to get this off my chest and rant because I noticed there's not that many people talking about it. And when they do call her out for it, either they get copyright claims or something happens. So I just think we need to get the word out there more because I'm not believing the hype. Like I said, she is overhyped, overpraised. And a lot of that I do think is her PR team just putting that image out there when they know it's not true. They know that she's not as hot as they make it seem to be. But a lot of people believe that when they see that in articles. And they don't realize that a lot of these celebrities pay these bloggers and these news outlets to shed them in a different light, to make them seem like they're better than they really are. And we need to start speaking out on it. And I can't hold my tongue anymore. Because if I seen one more Cardi B article or news article overhyping her just for something fucking stupid, then I literally was gonna fucking have a seizure or something. I just couldn't stand it. I had to get this out of my chest. So I'm sorry if this video is a little all over the place. It's just mainly a rant. I might make a few more because lately there's been a lot of shit that I just don't tolerate and I don't agree with. And I don't see many people talking about it or calling it out as much when it needs to be. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the lies.